Get free tech advice for your business from O2 Gurus. Search O2 Business for more.
Hey guys, welcome to Btekt on the go. It's Basil here and I'm in front of a high street. That's because I'm here talking about Apple Pay. I've been up and down the high street paying for stuff with my smartphone and my Apple Watch as well. So I'm going to do a few things in this video. First thing is tell you what Apple Pay is. Apple Pay is a service that uses a passbook application already on your iPhone. It links a credit card with your iPhone and indeed your Apple Watch. You have to verify them separately. Once it does that though, you can use NFC on either device to pay for stuff. But before I tell you about my experiences with it, what else is out there? Well, you've got bPay, which is from Barclays. bPay is available in a few form factors. You've got the sticker that you've got on the back of your phone. You can get it in a key fob. You can also get it in a wristband kind thing. Now, bPay is very, very different from Apple Pay. You don't link a credit card directly to your bPay. You're not paying from your credit card. Instead, what you're doing is bPay gives you a kind of account of its own and you top it up with cash. You can have it auto top up from a credit card, but there are some limitations. For example, it doesn't support American Express, which Apple Pay does. And a lot of people like to get points when they pay for stuff, air miles, etc. Now, EE's Cash on Tap system. Cash on Tap came out a few years ago, and it's a very, very similar system to bPay, but instead of having some physical stuff that you stick on your phone or attach to your key fob, instead you have the NFC on your phone, and in turn it needs to be a bit more secure, so it only works with select devices. So they're the main things in the UK that are really going to be competing with Apple Pay. But if you ask me, at this stage, Apple Pay is offering a really nice, unique proposition of its own. Like I said, it links your credit card directly to your phone, which is awesome. As for the payment method, it's relatively simple. If you're paying on your phone, it can take a while because you have to validate your identity by using the home button and fingerprint scanner. And anyone who has an iPhone and Touch ID can take a while. Everyone knows that. Usually pretty snappy. But for example, if you use the London Underground, you need to use your Oyster card or credit card. That's all very instantaneous. You've got loads of people behind you barging their way through. When I did it today using my iPhone 6 Plus, it tapped and it registered just fine. And then I had to rest my thumb on it and then the gates opened, by which point a few people were pretty annoyed behind me. As for the Apple Watch, it's a very different system and it's actually better. All you have to do is pin up passbook and double tap on the button on the right hand side pre-payment, and then you can just tap and go. So if you do have an Apple Watch for quick purchases, it's definitely going to be the one to go for. If you've got an iPhone alone, then definitely if you have a rushed purchase with loads of people behind you, you may want to just yank out your credit card. So that's one thing. Another thing, for example, that makes Apple Pay so superior is the fact that it does just use that one credit card. So rather than have a separate account. That's really important here if you're here in the UK, because if you're an underground user, like I was just giving the example, Oyster or TfL, Transport for London, they give you a discount if you use the same card for all your payments. Unfortunately, using the Cash on Tap from EE payment one day, the bPay service from Barclays the other day, be it on your key fob or on your phone, and then your credit card another day, will actually make you pay more in the long run if using it for that reason. Also, what's even worse about the bPay, even though it's a great service and it's really convenient in a lot of ways, I definitely, if I was a parent, I would give my kid a bPay fob with maybe £10 on it, so I know they've always got a little bit of cash if they're running dry. What it does is it creates two accounts effectively. You have one account for the sticker on the back of your phone, one for the fob, 3 accounts if you've got another bPay device. bPay devices also cost money, so this sticker I think is about £20 or so, so you can get the pricing from Barclays Pay website. But ultimately, they're really, really handy, but I don't see them as direct competitors to Apple Pay. What needs to happen now is Android and Google needs to create an Apple Pay of its own, because currently Apple is winning this race hands down. I don't say it very often, but this is one area that Apple has totally innovated around mobile payments and nailed it, because there is no other service right now that truly competes. So yeah, that's me, done. Btekt on the go, over and out. If you did like this video, click that thumbs up button, and if you like the channel, then subscribe. That's how you're going to stay on top of everything we do. Thanks for watching.
Get free tech advice for your business from O2 Gurus. Search O2 Business for more.